This lesson is for 6th grade for October 25th, 2016. Bell work was another caught you. Learning goal: students will be able to determine an author's point of view or purpose in the text and explain how it is conveyed in the text. Probably won't be able to get to that one today. We'll have to look a little bit further. Now, announcements. The discussion on writing was due at midnight last night. Still missing it from 6 students, so please make sure that you are getting that done. There is no new discussion this week. However, your reading logs are due on Friday. AR and alternate assignments are due October 31st, that's next Monday. Try to get that done before then so that we have a fun Halloween. And chapters 14 to 16 of the Weston game are due next Monday as well. So today's agenda, we answered the following questions. What is a biography? Well, that one's pretty simple. Biography is a story about someone's life. True story, it's always nonfiction, and it is writing about somebody else. Remember, if you're going to write about yourself, it is called an autobiography. What is an author's point of view? Well, an author's point of view is how they view the world or the characters that they're writing about. Kind of ties into the next question. What is an author's bias? An author's bias are their opinions about things. So, point of view has to do with first person, second person, third person, okay? But it also has to do with how do they kind of just view normal things? What are their views on normal things? People, places, etc. Bias is a strong opinion about something. So if they were to talk about their life and then they mention that, I went to Venice, Italy, my favorite vacation, best place in the world. That's their bias. That's their firm opinion. Okay? And memoirs. What a memoir is just kind of like an autobiography, except it's of select moments. Alright? So a memoir is not a whole person's life. It's a specific aspect of it. So, for example, if you were to say, write a memoir about your middle school years, you wouldn't write about what you did in elementary school or high school or anything else. You're going to write about what happened in your middle school years, and that's it. Likewise, if you were to say, I want to write a memoir about my sibling or my cousin or my aunt or grandpa, whoever it is, your memoir is going to be discussing the interactions with that person, not anyone else. Okay? And then today we started reading a story. It's on page 253. It has to do with Colin Powell, who is a former military general. So, in this particular story, it is going to be nonfiction. And it is called It Worked for Me in Life and Leadership. And it's by Colin Powell. It is an excerpt from his book, which I would highly recommend. But that is obviously not required for reading in the course. So if you'd like to, I'd recommend it. Colin Powell is an excellent, a very intelligent man, and one of the hardest working individuals you will ever read about. But we'll be reading more about him. We only got a couple pages in today, but we'll read more about him going forward for the next couple weeks. That concludes the lesson of the day.